In my last video, I talked about how Terminus should be a wake-up call to Treyarch that people love zombies when it's done right. Just like children yearn for the mines, zombie fans yearn for maps that keep them coming back for more. For years, me and other hardcore fans have been stuck in a cycle of hype, then disappointment. We've been craving something unique but grounded in the core of zombies for so long, and Terminus was a step in the right direction. Has zombies finally redeemed itself after all these years? Well, let's find out. In the patch notes released the day the map came out, Treyarch made it so that the max armor power up now fills your armor reserve plates. This is something I was going to include in my last video but decided to leave it out. That said, this change is fantastic. The power up now feels like something you should actively try to get whenever possible, rather than just something you grab when you're out of armor. Great change, Treyarch. Hope to see more like this in the future. In those same patch notes, they also buffed Dark Flare, which is great, but honestly, this thing still needs major buffs to even be considered worth using. All I'm saying is that if Treyarch made augments consist of one major and two minor, it would turn bad perks, ammo mods and specialists into decent ones, while making the good ones even better. However, since you earn augments by playing the game, they would feel more like rewards rather than undeserved mechanics that break the game. Now this does show that Treyarch is on the right track, but how does this translate to the new map? Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Citadelle Des Morts, or Citadel for short, deserves to be in the conversation of the greatest maps of all time. But Sean, it can't be great. It's not from the other older games, so it must be mid. Now, that sentence pretty much sums up everything people have been saying on Twitter. However, I always try to go into new COD Zombies maps with an open mind. This open-mindedness has led me to love maps like Dead of the Night, believe that Ancient Evil is better than 9, and, once again, approach this map with the same mindset, and doing so led to it surprising me in ways I never expected. The moment my friend and I loaded in, we could already sense how unique this map was going to be. The towering statue in the spawn room immediately establishes the map's castle aesthetic, and the actual castle itself is fantastic. Using the castle to blast down the doors, the broken roof with the 4 statues in the middle, and the underground area with trapped zombies all contribute to the rundown, abandoned castle theme this map is going for. The atmosphere has a great combination of rundown city near the top and a lively city in the spawn with the pub. What sets this map apart is the refreshing change of pace, as it doesn't take place in a government facility like Terminus and most of the other Cold War maps. This map also doesn't feel like a carbon copy of the Rising Drac, as that map feels more dark and medieval, while Citadel gives you a mix of both eerie and lively environments. Another thing this map has in common with the Rising Drac is the 4 elemental wonder weapons. The 4 elemental wonder weapons in Citadel are the Fire, Lightning, Void and Light swords. Obtaining these feels significantly less tedious compared to the bows in the Rising Drac. For instance, on that map, the Void Bow sometimes relies on RNG and the Fire Bow requires hitting unreliable hitboxes. The swords, however, avoid these issues with simpler mechanics. Each quest features consistent codes that are the same each game, making them easy to memorise. Most of the process involves gathering items scattered across the map, followed by unique challenges that help the swords stand out on their own. These swords are also unique because they require charging through kills to use their special abilities. This mechanic allows the abilities to be powerful without being overpowered, as they can't be spammed. However, the Lightning Sword special ability does feel underwhelming. It doesn't instantly kill zombies and its duration feels too short, making it seem like it's not worth the kills required to charge it. I do love the Void Sword, but the main issue I have with it is that it's buggy. The special ability animation plays, but the ability itself doesn't activate, and this does happen like 60% of the time. 4-player wonder weapons always make a map more replayable and fun with friends, and Citadelle Des Morts is no different. These swords are innovative, but also feel like something that could have happened in the older games, which helps this map stand out. Another key element that makes this map more replayable is the Easter egg, and Citadel delivers in this area very well. The Easter egg, much like Origins and the Rising Drac, revolve around obtaining all 4 wonder weapons. This approach greatly helps the flow of the Easter egg and makes it feel much less tedious. After all, you are unlocking 4 really cool wonder weapons, so there's no really reason to complain about that. The actual Easter egg has you constantly killing zombies, whether it's by using traps or completing elemental challenges. I think this is one of the best aspects because it keeps you actively engaged. You're not spending too much time holding a zombie, aside from maybe grabbing the pages and probably only for performing the weapon and specs in front of the statues. Personally, I think this is a really creative step as it encourages you to appreciate the design Treyarch has put into these weapons. Speaking of Treyarch, I don't know what they've been doing lately, but they've been absolutely killing it with their boss fights. For the Citadel boss fight, you battle against the giant statue that looms over you at spawn. The fight itself is fantastic and reminds me of a more engaging Horizon Drak boss fight. It features stages where the boss becomes immune to damage, but I prefer this version because you can expose the crit spots by shooting specific areas. Once the crit spots are open, you deal double damage, which makes the fight feel dynamic and rewarding. My only real complaint is that the swords are probably the worst weapons to use during the boss fight. They're unsafe to wield and deal less damage compared to a pack-a-punch weapon. However, other than that, I have very little to complain about. Great job, Treyarch. Treyarch with Black Ops 6 has truly surprised me. The cycle of hope and disappointment has finally been broken, and for the first time in years, I cannot wait to see where zombies will go from here. I'm genuinely invested in the story, I've been thoroughly enjoying the maps, and even if the maps didn't have an Easter egg, I would still play them as often as I have. This map has made everyone realise that this game could be one of the greatest zombies games ever, and I'm going to make a bold statement that this game is on track to be better than Black Ops 1 and maybe even Black Ops 2. If Treyarch releases Zombies Chronicles 2 for this game, it genuinely has the potential to be the best zombies experience we've ever had. I love this map so much that I am confident enough to put this map at the bottom of S tier. But the more I play it, this map could definitely creep its way up that tier. Comment below what you'd like to see Treyarch add or fix in future or current maps. I'll reply to as many of you as I can. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Also follow my Twitch.